There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
Hey, I'm Joe Pruitt. I'm the publisher and /CEO of Aftershock Comics, and you're watching The Experience.
Mish, Mosh.
Hey everybody, it's a very much not 80s and 90s night. Instead, Miss Jen has part of her voice New York Comic Con night. Woo! How's everybody been? I see Milton's on tonight. I saw Milton this weekend. I see Pat is on tonight. I saw Pat this weekend. Aaron Dodge and Jeff Gill. We had a blast at the show. So I'll make it so you don't have to see my son bagging up cool things. We had a great time at the show. I picked up some really unique stuff, including one piece of original art, which Brainy will probably get mad if I show if he's going to watch tonight because he doesn't like it when I do because it's too big of a temptation. New York Comic Con was a blast. Do be following The Experience this week and next. We're going to put out all of those cool interviews that we did. Believe it or not, New York in general doesn't have the best Wi-Fi in its hotels, so we couldn't get it all downloaded in time to have the entire thing for you guys today, but we will have it all rolling out this week so you guys can see our interviews. We interviewed, I don't know, maybe 40 or 50 people, which is why I can't speak all the way today. Me too, Pat. It was fun. So Pat and I and a bunch of other folks went to the exact same place to eat, like more than once. And I saw Henri this weekend. He was selling like mad with his business partner in crime, Jen, who I adore. I love her to death. All right. For anybody that's never been with us before, I do have to do this fun part. I feel like this is the business part of what we do. This is our shipping rates. I'm not going to do anything today. Well, I guess there's a couple things today that are going to be non-comic book, but if you buy anything non-comic book, just know it's going to ship separately from your comics. I do this to keep them safe so they don't get damaged. And also, I can't ship them media rate if I put them together. And invoicing happens on Wednesday, so you guys are okay to buy it from me today. Tomorrow, the new book show that we have on CBSN. And then you have a Wednesday morning walk around on the same platform. So enjoy. I'm going to give you guys the best deals of your life tonight. I'm actually going to try to sell you these things from New York at close to my cost at the con. So if you went to the con, if you spent the money, $2,000 or whatever, you get hotel rooms and whatever it costs to get your flights out, this is what you would have spent if you bought them on the sales floor in most of the cases. I'm trying to hook you guys up because I know not everyone else can go. Hey, Val! Yay! I tried to get all the interviews that you wanted. I will say I did not get to get Amy because she was gone from her booth. Both times I went by, even though I was in a meeting with her earlier, it just wasn't the right time to ask. So we got lots of cool interviews. All right, let's get started for you guys. Today we're going to play The Feud. And if you're watching for the first time and you want to know how to make claims, there's a cool handy dandy form down here. You just go ahead and fill that out. Or if you're watching me from Facebook, which it looks like a lot of people are today, just go ahead and send me a direct message. And JD, who is in the chair tonight, in the control chair, he loves thumbs up and hearts, so lets him know he's doing a great job. And then Hannah is behind the scenes tonight, pulling for your boxes, so they're going to go into your piles. Look at all those hearts! Everyone loves the JD! All right. And we play really dumb games while we're selling. So the prizes, you will get prizes, but they're dumb and don't mean anything. They usually get bragging rights along with them. So, oh no, he's so tired, need love. All right, so our first round of Family Feud is name somewhere you'd find bubbles. Name somewhere you'd find bubbles. All right, first thing. Actually, I'm going to find a Sharpie. Max! Can I have a Sharpie, please? Or Hannah. Oh, Hannah's a quick drop. Okay. So you may not recognize this yet because they just started soliciting it at New York Comic Con. So this one is a new one called Ranger Stranger, I think. Let me make sure I'm calling it the right thing. This is a really cool series that's coming out of Scout. It's hilarious because it looks like a friendly ranger, right? Park ranger. It'll keep you out of trouble and won't get hurt. Ranger Stranger is the name of it. And it's little short. Let me see how many pages there are. There are 1, 2, looks like they're 2-page stories in which there's a problem presented and the ranger gives you very bad advice. Sometimes it gets you killed. So it's hilarious because it looks just like those like really quirky, the more you know kind of things. It looks very much like it was made like in the 50s or 60s. But it's bloody and gory, just like we all love. All right, so this bad boy is, let me see if I can find it on here. Ranger Stranger, coming out of New York Comic Con, cost $20 at the con. Only during this show, and once it's done, it doesn't count anymore. I'm rewarding you guys for being here. It's $20. That is exactly what it cost on the sales floor. That's a 0% markup. Oh, just you guys are really excited. Really excited today. I've got the new White Ash series. So they're doing them in volumes. Finished the first volume of White Ash. This is the New York Comic Con exclusive for White Ash, Volume 2, which starts very soon. And this is a Scout book. I love when I can't find when I wrote these down. You can tell these just came out of boxes, right? Oh, also just $20, only during the show. And then tomorrow and from then on, eBay pricing. All right, here's another weird thing. This has nothing to do with Comic-Con except for that I got it from there. But you spent all your money last week. Oh, no! I apologize. I apologize. Should always know I'm going to come back and have all this stuff. Everyone's going to grab up all the White Ashes. So what I have in the box is 3, it looks like. I have more inbound, but I can give 3 of these at this price. So it looks like Jeff Gill, Brandon Luck, and Paul Mooney get to grab these copies. If I find more of these piles that I have down here, I still have bricks to open up. So if they happen to be in there. And I have a bunch of stuff inbound, so just know. And so we're going to write down anybody that calls it tonight. If you call it tonight and pay for it this week, I'll still pull it for you guys and give it to you the same price. So we'll write down Val, so she'll get one. You spent way too much money in New York, but it was the best, right? Did you spend it all on food like I did? All right. Special deal. Hannah's going to call it so she gets it next week. Okay, perfect. Hey, Brittany, we're doing New York Comic Con exclusives at New York Comic Con prices. So you did not have to travel. This is your one and only time to do this. After the show ends tonight, if you didn't claim it, it doesn't count. You have to go to whatever the secondary market is, which some of these are quite expensive on the secondary market right now. All right, here is my flash deal. This is Savage Dragon. First print trade paperbacks that I found at the show. see what year these bad boys came out. 1993. I'm selling all that I got for $5 each. They are really great shape. Savage Dragon original print trade paperbacks that I bought from the show. It was from a booth that said it was the last day, and they said, "Hey, we're never going to do this again. We're done. We're done selling at shows. Buy all our stuff." So, Robert, all you missed was White Ash, which sold out, and Ranger Stranger. This is New York Comic Con Ranger Stranger from Scout, about a ranger who gives really horrible advice that might kill you. I'm selling it at New York price of $20. That's what it was at New York. Savage Dragon trades go. Okay, Val, I got you. Jeff, I got you. Where's Garrett Gunn? Is this his kind of stuff? Garrett spent plenty of money at the show. I already poked him and bugged him today.
No, because of the.
Because of which thing? Oh, because the corns. You can ask him to appear. All right, so everyone answer the question for the feud. Name somewhere you'd find bubbles. Let me see if I can figure out what the answers were here. I see bath, shower, water, bathtub with blossom and buttercup, bubble bath, bathtub. All of those are good. Number one answer was 65% of the vote is bathtub. Anyone that answered bathtub, Hannah's going to give you a prize. He was eaten by Chud in the New York sewers. Maybe that is possible. Do you guys have pizza while you're there? Thank goodness. All right, next question. Ranger, please. Robert C. Got it. There you go, Robert Z. Okay, here's the question. Name something you associate with a color red. Name something you associate with a color red. If you answer the same thing that the majority of Americans that were asked out of 100 people randomly, then we'll give you a prize. Just remember, the prizes are dumb. They're like sports ball cards and Star Trek cards and stuff like that, just for fun. Oh, I like those. Those are good questions. I mean, good things. Perfect. All right. These have nothing to do with the Comic-Con at all. These are glow in the dark, the source, which are, I would say, pointy books. They handed them to me as I left the con, which is kind of fun. I have 4 copies of these that I'll sell at $20, which is below market right now. They're glow in the dark, the source, for $20. They may or may not be perfect copies. I have not looked at them. Okay, I got to hang out with, I think his first name is Matt Wernke. Let me make sure I'm not just like giving him a random name that's not his. Michael Wernke. See, that's what happens. He had a booth that I really, really love. The source is going to go sell out right now, isn't it? I thought so. Jeff Gill, Val, Milton, Brandon, got them all. They're gone. There you go. Okay, so I can't tell you what this book is about because I brought it home to read. You guys can be first one in on these crazy things. This is a book called The Doom Society by Michael Wernke. And these are the New York Comic Con limited to 200 editions. They are all individually numbered. So, for example, this one is a number 40 of 200. And I believe these were $10 a piece. So there's the Doom Society, New York Comic Con, just $10. I would love to read it, but you guys are probably going to get them all before I can. Maybe I'll just keep one of them for myself. And they are a flip book. There's a flip. Isn't this way cheaper to just come and shop for them without having to go anywhere? All right, Doom is going to go to Calejo. Hannah, you tell me if you want me to slow down.
A little bit would be great.
I'm going to slow down a bit. We're going to slow our roll because Hannah's going as fast as she can. She gets lots of hearts right now. I'm going to give her hearts. Boop, boop, boop. All right, so I do see Doom going to Ronnie, Jeff Gill, Robert Seat. I see one for Angel.
Angel's is easiest because this is the
Angel
last
Z!
one.
All right, so if I keep one to read for myself, which I'm going to, I have one Doom Society left. Just one Doom. Oh, thank you, all those hearts. All right, and also from Michael, one of these is for me, so I'm just going to show you that I have two of them, and I'm going to put one down. If you want it, you can still call it, but I'm going to read it before I send it to you because I bought it to read. This one's called Omega's Last Battle, and here is the pitch. It says, being a superhero isn't all peaches and cream. Much of a superhero's existence is spent preparing for the next epic battle. In short, waiting. It's during those quiet, distraction-free moments that one risks falling prey to the most perilous of endeavors, thinking. That is where we find Axiom and Prime strategically positioned upon a rooftop in Hell's Kitchen. These two displaced heroes seek a life-defining battle with an enigmatic and powerful Omega. As Axiom begins to question the wisdom of their mission, her uncertainty is dismissed by Prime's unwavering faith in their purpose. They cannot both be right. A choice must be made. In a world where time, place, and memory are clouded, a journey of a lifetime occurs without taking a single step. The results are both comedic and tragic in this existential journey of unlikely travelers that explores the fundamental question, why are we here? So it says, if the reader finds himself lost within the story, rummaging through the pages for its meaning, then they have found it. Oh, so cool. All right, so this one that I have available today is a $17 trade. Got it straight from the creator. I probably was dumb and didn't get it autographed because I'm dumb. It looks really cool. It's got great art. So there you go. There's that one. Last Doom goes to Milton. There you go. All right, let's see what happened here with our feud answers. Name something that you associate with the color red. Number one answer with just 24% of the answers given was blood, followed by heart, stop sign and light, which I saw a lot of you guys put up, fire, fire truck, fire hydrant, apple, love, rose, and anger. So did anyone answer blood?
And that's the first thing that I thought of, but I never typed it in.
Yaniri gets something. Just Yaniri. Way to go!
How much for the Savage Dragon again?
Just $5.
Okay, that's what I thought. But I wanted to be sure.
Oh, this one's a good one. You guys all have good answers for this one, I bet. Name something you do just before going to bed. Keep in mind, this is a family-friendly show. Family-friendly answers only, please. All right, I'm going to show you guys something ridiculous. It is for sale, but it's going to take some money. Praying is a good answer. Brushing teeth. All right, this is Spawn number 281, page number 13. This is from Jason Sean Alexander. It is an original page. That is original page. I bought straight out of New York Comic Con. It does feature Spawn very prominently, and it is very artsy. It's awesome. This one is $2,000. I know. Don't get mad at me. I had to show the good stuff. Here, I'm going to put it down here because Brady's going to show up and be like, what the what? Miss Jen, stop selling those things. Okay, let's do another one of my super cheap trades for the night. This is straight out of New York Comic Con. Doesn't have anything to do with it. Now a major motion picture. This is The Surrogates by Robert Venditti. Just $5. I'm doing all of my trades for $5 that are in this little pile that I've got going on. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't tell us there what it's about. Year is 2054, and life is reduced to a data feed. The fusing of virtual reality and cybernetics has ushered in the era of personal surrogate, android substitutes that let users interact with the world without ever leaving their homes. I think I remember this movie now. I think that's the one with Bruce Willis. So you're going to read what it's based on. Just $5. The Surrogates. Who was the artist? The artist is Jason Sean Alexander. Jason Sean Alexander. Always does those kind of like sketchy arts. You'll recognize his cover arts a lot. And it's super detailed. All right, and that one gets grabbed up by Jeff Gibb.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice. Way to go. While we're doing it here, Batman, Tarzan, Claws of the Catwoman. Also one of these $5 books that I grabbed at the show. Batman and Tarzan. I'm even going to read this. It's Batman and Tarzan. You want to know anything else about this book? It's $5. That's all you need to know. All right, I'm going to do this next crazy one, okay? I'm going to tell you what the secret of this book is.
I don't know. Is there going to be Catwoman and Batman kissing or not?
Well,
Probably
I
not.
can not confirm or deny that one.
Probably not.
All right, so this is for a brand new book series. It hasn't even really been announced. It got announced at the show. This one is called, what's the name of this book? It has a cool name. She Bites. Okay, so that is She Bites. The only way you could get this book is you had to be out in the city of New York and see one of these things hanging and pull the number off of it and call it, and it would tell you where you were supposed to go and pick it up. So it is a New York Comic Con secret exclusive. These are $35. It's got a really cool, very cartoony style inside, just so you know what that looks like. But I got to sit around with the creator of it. She also works in Hollywood. The Batman gets grabbed up by Val. Brandon's going to grab a She Bites. I have one. I got one myself, but I did the actual like walking the city looking for my little, Brandon's got it. Robert, see it? I got you. Mm-hmm. All right, so for our blowout, New York exactly prices, I have 3 copies left of such things. Oh, I'm so sorry, Brittany. The Batman took off without you. It got claimed up. But here, be ready for this. I'm going to get another one ready. 5 Ghosts. This one is volume 1. Frank Barbieri. That was just $5 also. After a tragic encounter with an artifact known as the Dreamstone, infamous treasure hunter Fabian Gray was possessed by 5 literary ghosts and has been granted access to their unique abilities. Volume 1, Haunting of Fabian Gray, is just $5 because I bought it at the con and had a great deal, so you guys get it. Ta-da. All right, so the number 1 answer for our family feud with 59% of the vote was brush your teeth. So brush your teeth, people. They got it right. Angel, Brittany, Jeff Gill, Ashton, Val, Hannah, Pat. Number 2 with 12% of the vote was pray and then go to the bathroom, read, turn off lights, or undress. All of those things were acceptable answers. Way to go. Okay, Ghost goes to, it looks like Val. Is Val right?
Yep.
Yep, there you go. Okay. Still 5 minutes. We can get another thing here. Let's do this. This is hilarious, okay? You guys all know Jay Burns, right? He watches the shows all the time. He is a husband of Jenna, who works here. And usually behind the scenes. They've been bugging Garrett Gunn for Warcorn's coloring books for, I don't know. How long do you think, Hannah?
I don't know. A really long time.
Mm-hmm. Really, really long time they've been after her for this. So the cool part about this is they finally made it. They made a War Corns coloring book, but they also quoted Jay on the back. It doesn't even come with crayons. Jay Burns. So you know a person whose quote is on this book. And it is a really cool coloring book, just like you wanted. I'm selling them while we're live at New York Comic Con price of $20. $20, you can get them. Great. They make really good presents, by the way. Just so you guys understand, the chain of available things is really broken. Yeah, super broken. Now, you can let that make you an angry person, or you can just be like, I'm going to be chill, and I'm going to plan ahead for Christmas. That's what you should do. That is what should go on. Okay, 4 minutes. I get another one in. Good. All right, this is a New York Comic Con released ash can called the Bones of the Gods. Bones of the Gods. Let me see if I can find it here. Nice. Not on air at all. So we're just going to guess. $10. I'm totally guessing. Bones of the Gods. If I'm wrong, you win. It's highly unlikely that it was less than $10. There you go. Bones. I figured. Their booth was really, really cool, by the way. Okay, Bones goes to Jeff Gill, Brandon Left, Val. Thank you, JD. It's super helpful because my eyes are really bad right now. Robert Seat. And it looks like I've got one more available. He's dead, man. Oh, he's dead, Jim. Oh, no. All right, the new question for the feud. Name most people's favorite ice cream flavor. Name most people's favorite ice cream flavor. That's weird that it mentions it that way instead of which one. Which source point badge did you get? There was a badge? Oh, which one? What was my badge look like? I'll find it in my bag during the break. So, Brainy, they're tagging you because they knew I had an original piece of art, which would get you in trouble. So you should just stop looking at it. That's Jason, Sean, Alexander, Spawn Page. I picked it up from Becker. I've been Beckerized. I'm very happy. If you guys ever see Lauren Becker's booths at cons, he's a really great guy. Super gruff, and he's going to tell you the way it is, but he's going to give you a fair deal. That is the difference. He's going to tell you the way it is. 2K. 2K ekes me a little tiny bit of a profit. I'm trying to sell everything as close to what I paid for it at Comic-Con as I can. I get everybody good deals. All right, we are right at break time. And I've got so much more to do. Let's take a break really fast so you guys can see some more of our little cuts from New York Comic-Con, and we'll come right back.
Hi, I'm Travis, the King of Source Point, and you're watching The Experience.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey, and behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit ComicShopLocator.com today.
I'm Thomas Munn with Blue Juice Comics, and you're watching The Experience.
Mish, Mosh.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back here. You're watching the New York Comic Con edition of Mish Mosh. I got the Unborn badge because I got a pro badge this year. It's so sweet to have that pro badge. You walk right through and no one stops you. They don't care if you're like famous or no. As long as it says pro on it, they're just like, come on through. Feels fancy. I love it. Yeah, Brandon, you do not want to get in trouble with this. So the question is the original Spawn art for sale? It is, absolutely. It's $2,000. This is Jason Sean Alexander, Spawn 281, page 13. It is what's called the Gorgeous. Heavy whites on there. My favorite thing is when people have blacks on there and then they put white over it for effect. Like those bullet hits in the center, that's white over black. It is a beautiful. So we'll put it over here. So it is available. I don't really expect anyone to buy it, but I've been surprised before. Investment for your future retirement. That is true. That is true. Yeah, that line will not fly with your banker. All right. Name most people's favorite ice cream flavor. Let's see, what did everyone answer up here? Number one with, this was pretty close, the numbers here. Chocolate was number one with 46% of the answers, and then vanilla right after with 41%. So if you answered chocolate, you were correct. So chocolate answers were Brittany Cruz, Ashton. I like your answer, Angel. Jeff Gill, Hannah, and do I offer a 6 or 7 year loan on that? Unfortunately, I paid for it already, so I can't. So that is it. So let's find a new question here, and we'll get you guys some more awesome deals. My next one up is probably my favorite. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. Now, this is mostly a game about what you think the most popular answer is. So think about that when you answer this question. Name a U.S. state that begins with the letter M. Name a U.S. state that begins with the letter M. All right, here's the next one up. I cannot offer this at the price that I bought it for at Comic-Con because I cannot replace them, and I know how rare they are. And I would rather just hold on to all these. So this one's one of them that's not exactly going to be straight up that way. This is the Good Boy, completely sold out, exclusive edition of 300. The cool part about this isn't necessarily this awesome New York Comic Con exclusive, very bloody cover, but the fact that it comes with this very heavy metal card that looks just like the key card for the Continental. It is gorgeous, and I have not taken any of them out of here, so they should be fingerprint free. So these with the card are just going to be $75. Right now, the current going rate online is like $100. So I'm saving you a big old chunk. MISSISSIPPI. So Good Boy. It should all disappear right now. Straight, fresh from the con. You guys are good. Answer. Okay, I've got another ash can. And he told me what the pitch for this was, and I need sleep. So if you would like to have Mumok. What is that?
Mumork.
Mumork. Explain me.
It's a state that starts with the letter M.
Oh my goodness gracious.
He also put Illinois.
To the moon! All right, good boy goes to Brainy. Brainy obviously
There's a few more.
isn't going to get in trouble for this. I was kind of surprised that someone didn't just say all of those. All right, real careful. This has got a heavy card in it, so I don't want you to be like, oh, Padish! As I said in the advertisement for this, it's a thick boy. Brandon, look. Jeff Gill. By the way, that I have a bunch of these should not make you think that they're easy to get. I only have this many because I asked them far in advance to hold these for me.
Yeah.
You'll take all of them. Okay. Let me get everybody one copy and you can have the rest. Because I'm a girl of my word. That's Angel. Val. Brainy knows what the long game play of these are. You guys really should understand how pointy Good Boy is. I can't even imagine how you guys haven't figured out how pointy this could possibly be. It's very pointy. Extremely pointy. Did I even give you Robert Seat? Yes.
Not yet.
Give you Robert Seat?
No.
How much is Good Boy? $75, which I apologize is not exactly what I bought them for at Comic-Con, which I'm going to be able to do with most of the rest of them. But these were so limited and the demand is so high. I still have you in at like $25 less than the internet, and you can ship it all together with your stuff. So anybody else before I ask Brainy if he's serious? How many is all of them? Well, we'll see. I'm sorry, Val. I know you said, I'm not going to do that. All right. While I wait to see if Kaleho wants one, and then I'll count up the rest for Brainy and see what he wants. This is the Totality Ash Can. Totality in this case is a total eclipse. Something crazy happens during that. If you want the Ash Can from Scout Comics, I'm just going to do these for what they were at the show, just $5. They're not going to be that for after. Again, I will reiterate, these prices I'm giving you guys for these books are not going to be this after the show. Once the show officially ends, it's done. Totality goes. Now, if you're in a weird cycle of pay right now, I have more inbound. It'll be at whatever the prices they are then. Or you can call them today. If I run out of stuff, you can call them still and still get them for the price. Like if I only have 3 of them and 4 people want them, we'll still put them on your bill. And when they come in, they should be here in just a couple days. They were just saving my back because I'm telling you, I hauled around like 200 pounds of stuff this weekend. All right, here's the answer to our crazy question. Name a U.S. state that begins with the letter M. Number 1 with 23% of the vote. Michigan.
Really?
Michigan.
I mean, that's
How we
the second
do?
one that I picked because Mississippi always has the first spot for me because I was born there.
Is there anyone that gave Michigan? Oh, what?
Don't think so.
We all lost.
Massachusetts, Montana,
Lost.
Illinois, Mississippi, Minnesota, New York. No one said.
So, Brainy, what I've left is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 11 left. And just as a reminder, we are going to be part of the Good Boy Tour that is going to be coming to the store. And I've got my display ready. This was a display from New York Comic Con. It's got bullet holes and everything on it. It's not available. I just wanted you to see how cool it is because that's I'm going to display all my cool stuff. It was a very sweet gift from Garrett Gunn. Thank you so much, Garrett. Garrett gives the best cool stuff, I swear. You can't type that one. It will be bad. I apologize if you can't understand a single thing that I'm saying because my voice is gone. So here's the real deal. When we usually go to convention, it's loud, right? But I have a microphone usually, and I hand it back and forth so I can talk in a normal voice and I know they can be heard. This convention, however, everyone had a mask on and you couldn't do that. So in order to be heard by the other person, I had to scream the whole time. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, Angel, you can have extra, good boy. There you go. I'm trying to remember what he said. I think he said spring. Hi, Steve. I got you, good boy. Spring, I think that Garrett's driving the van, and then I think Dr. Christie is flying because she has to take care of her store, so she can't just be doing it anytime. Price on Good Boy are $75, and they do come with the cool. That's a real heavy metal key card for the Continental. Quote, quote, quote. Not the real thing. Okay, I got you. Robert Seat's going to take another. That was a horrible thing. I didn't even write that anywhere close to being right. Only the bestest boy made the Good Boy tour. That's right. We've got so many cool things lined up for you guys. If I could only tell you all of them. If you guys have any questions about New York Comic Con, I can tell you what I know. That town up north. Amani's in the house! Yay! Everyone give thumbs up for Amani!
And Melinda's here.
Hello!
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing really good. How have you been?
Good. Just mostly working. So
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel you.
So.
I just got back from New York Comic Con, so
yeah, it was like you had fun. I mean, you forgot to take pictures sometimes, but you did take.
I was
picture.
so bad. I got done and I was like, man, I don't know, picture. I had the boss's outfit to go to the Source Point party.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a picture of myself in that dress. I hope someone else took a picture of me in that dress because
This
it was
is
a wedding
why-
dress with skulls on it.
This is why you need to bring my mom with you.
I know.
This is sad.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
this
saying.
is why you need to take my mom with you because she won't pay attention to anything else. She'll just take pictures of you.
I need a mom to go in tow. Anyone's mom want to
Well,
go
you
meet a
went to the
Comic
Source
Con.
Point thing, right? So
Yeah.
maybe Derek or Drina Joe or somebody took pictures.
Maybe, I hope so. I'm a dumb. I know that I have pictures from dinner.
You were enjoying the
Yeah.
event.
It's more fun to be there than to be behind
By the
the
way,
camera the whole time.
The burlesque was off the chain good.
Oh.
It was really good burlesque.
So awesome. I'm glad I get to see you. Hi,
Yes,
Bill.
you do.
I'm taking just a couple second break on the DM in there.
Well, when I'm done with the live show, if you're still over there, I'll come and give you a giant hug.
I'll be here till 10. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I will definitely get to come hug you then.
Okay, excellent. I look forward to it.
I'm fine.
You guys take apples there, right?
We do.
That's Belinda. I love her so much.
I love you too.
I love you.
29, 42.
Milton's gonna take a good boy.
And now you can see where it's clearly in. It's still in Portuguese.
Yes, please.
Hannah's computer for some reason thinks she's Portuguese, which is kind of nice because Portugal is a great place.
I don't speak Portuguese though. I speak a lot of other languages, but I don't speak Portuguese.
Yeah, let's take that.
Not
All right.
to say that I don't want to learn, but this is not the way.
Another one of my favorite things, I don't even have a way to tell you what this is. I'm going to make up a price. This is New York Comic Con exclusive Action Tank. I will tell you that this book was made for kids. I know it looks janky in its art style on the cover. We had a long talk about this, James Hake and I, and all the rest of the guys over there. I said that the book inside is so much better than what the cover art is. The cover art may make you wander away from this book. I don't care that this book is for kids. This will definitely make you feel good inside, and it is so good. Give Action Tank a try. I had a good long talk with Mike Berry, the creator, and he is an amazing human being. Support his dream. I will do this New York Comic Con exclusive of Action Tank for $10 because I have no idea. I didn't write it down. That seems like it can't be a loss for you guys because it is a variant from New York Comic Con. I can't imagine it being worse. So 4 of those I have is all I've got. All right. Now I'll pull yours. This is our next feud question. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Tell me a really good 21st birthday present. I know there's some obvious ones there, but name me some really good 21st birthday presents. That's for Val. All right. I've got some cool stuff down here from that giant pile of stuff that I picked up. These are not New York Comic Con exclusives, but they did come from New York Comic Con. This is The Occultist. It's a Dark Horse comic made by Tim Seeley. And it says, Rob Bailey must balance responsibilities as a boyfriend, a college student, and as the new wielder of the sword, an ancient book of spells that has bound itself to him. Pursued by a team of hit mages hired by the powerful Aidan Beck, the trial by fire for the new occultist as he learns to handle his powerful magical tome or suffer at the hands of these deadly enemies. This is just $5 because that's what I'm doing as a really cool deal to you guys. Out of New York Comic Con, it's got New York all over it, I suppose.
I need 2 more for my boy for Brainy, so he's got at least 3.
He wants to make sure he's got 3 before it ends. Gotcha. And then when it gets pulled, Brainy, I'll put the rest in your pile. My online customers are going to be so pissed off at me, but I don't care that you guys are my people that support me all the time. You guys get to have the cool part. All right. Okay. These I got signed for you by the artist, Andrea Moody. He was there. He signed it in front of me. There it is, signed in gold. This is the completely sold out Maniac of New York, #1, first print. I'm selling them for $5 until they disappear. All of them you can have until they're gone. 1 per person until we get everyone satisfied, and then whatever happens afterwards. Maniac. It's a really great book written by Elliot Callan. Maniacs go. Okay, first one, Val, then Brittany. There's Val and Brittany, and then it looks like Ronnie. Don't forget to share with your friends the experience links so that they can join us and have fun. I know it feels like you don't want to have more competition for the stuff you want to get, but it is how this grows. You can tell them that my show's horrible, I guess, and push them to other shows. Be like, you don't want to see Mitch Jen's shows. They suck. No one wants those. Get them to watch everyone else's though.
I want to watch Minute to Skin It for sure.
Yes.
And all of your interviews.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I got to. Okay, so you want to know what one of the highlights of New York Comic Con was for me? I was walking to go to another venue, and Vic Dandridge on New York Street hollers out, "Miss Jen!" I'm like, Victor Dandridge knows who I am. I'm gonna die right now. Full stop. I just died. Dead. All right, can't remember who all these. Okay, so there's Val, Brittany, Ronnie, Milton, Ashton, Jeff Gill, Brandon Luck. Do you have Jeff Gill?
I have Jeff Gill.
Okay, so
I
Brandon.
need Ashton Remington because his didn't pop up on mine.
Sorry, I got you, Ashton. Okay. Ashton and Brandon.
I got Jeff Gill.
Oh. Pew. Was Pizza Rat signing autographs? I don't know. That is a good question. I'm so dumb. I don't really know who Pizza Rat is, so don't be mad at me. I'm not cool. I just explained to you how cool I'm not. All right, here's the answers for our feud question. A really good 21st birthday present. #1 was car. I was surprised by that because 21st birthday doesn't seem like that's what you're going to be giving people. Did anyone answer car? It was followed closely by alcohol, beer or wine, jewelry or money. Jewelry or money. I don't think anyone answered the number one question.
Nope. I got liquor, alcohol, money, a bottle of liquor, and a trip to Vegas.
Yeah, all those things seem like 21st birthday presents.
Right?
Thank you, everybody. Makes me very happy. Thank you, Chris. All right, next question. Name something you associate with winter. What do you associate with winter? All right, for $5. Pizza. What? Pizza rat. I don't think that's what they're talking about. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, JD killed me, man. Here goes the last of my boys. Also for $5, picked up at New York Comic Con. Here's a steal of a deal. Little Depressed Boy. This is volume 1 for people that did not get it. Little Depressed Boy meets a strange girl. She drags him from his self-seclusion into a world of style points, bowling, zombie fighting, laser tag battles, punk rock concerts, and house parties. Well, that was fast. Here, I'll just follow it very quickly by another one since that one was like rawr. What's the most famous tourist spot that I visited? I did go to town, it was like town center. Yeah, that's where I went. I need sleep so badly. I need the place where they drop the ball in Times Square. There is a pizza rat. Oh, I thought you guys were just messing with me.
No, that was actually Pizza Rat.
That video is actually Pizza Rat?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm informed. But I did go to the Met, which is one of the favorite places that I went because I love art so much. I also have Gearhead by Dennis Hopeless. Shelby Cooper lives just outside a world of spandex politicians and electric cars, but F them and their world. She's a hot chick with a hot rod. She drives fast, talks trash, and beats people with her big butt wrench. On a mission to find her brother and in a search of the destiny she never knew she had. Her life is about to get interesting. Looks like it has a lot of good potty words in it. My box. Yes, I know. You can make fun of me. I said potty words. Fame went to his head. Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to go up here. We're going to do Chicken Devil. Actually, one of these Chicken Devils to somebody. So I'm going to pull it, one of the creators that I follow. Say, can I have a Chicken Devil? I didn't get them. I think it was Rob. Pat, can you help me remember who asked for it? I can't remember. All right, I have got Chicken Devil released this week. The B cover probably releases this week now. And this one is the New York Comic Con. It's exclusive. It's really gorgeous. And I have no idea what its price is. That has a Panosian cover. Hey, Max. What does a Panosian cover up there for Chicken Devil say? Right here. Nope. On the screen.
Oh. Like how many there are or how much it is?
How much? Sorry, I didn't write it down.
I'm not seeing one.
There were 2 that were sold. $1 million. I agree. I think that's a good price.
Am I losing it? It's not here. I haven't seen any of it, right?
All right. And since I can't find it, and neither can Max. Max is fried. That's true. Totally fired. It's not on there. So
it's not there.
We're gonna make it up. It's 25. My gut says it's like $40 or something. I know they sold completely out of them enough that people were asking me if they could buy them from me. So I'm gonna say 25. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. 25. I know they weren't cheaper than that at the show. I do my best. Chicken Devil. Oh gosh, maybe I underpriced it. That's okay. Chicken Devil goes to Brandon Luck. Milton's like going, I just saved $15 by buying it from Jen here. Jeff Gill, Robert Seat. Yeah, when I walked up to the booth, they were like, we're going to ship all your stuff to you. Don't worry about it. Oh, but we only have 11 of these left. And we should give you the ones we have. So Jeff Gill, Robert Seat, Jason, Chris Browning. How you doing, Dugas? We figured out your thing. We're going to get it sent to you. Somehow it got displaced, so your Joker is going to be on its way to you. One of our other viewers caught the mistake and is sending it directly to you. So just like everything else, we take care of each other. Arms, Chicken Devil. It was funny. I'm telling you, it was all creators. I didn't have any like non-creator people come for the breakfast. So if you'd come to the breakfast at New York Comic Con, you would have been with a bunch of creators. It was really a lot of fun. So every time I go to a convention from now on, we will have an EXP/CBSN breakfast they'll announce. It's always BYOB because I'm not rich. That means buy your own breakfast.
Bring your own bacon.
That too. But I think they would frown upon that if we were going somewhere to eat.
Do they sell bacon?
Chicken and deviled eggs. I did not. I had pancakes, ham, and eggs. Lots and lots of coffee. So many. Jason's gonna get the Maniac for $5. There you go.
What if they don't give you all of the bacon and eggs that they have?
That's what someone else. I cannot, Robert. I don't have hardly any. I have like 2 left, and I want to make sure everyone gets a chance. If I had a bunch of them coming, I would totally do it. But I think this is really all allocation for these. So I have a question. Is there anybody that's on? We've got 2 minutes to the break. Is there anybody that's on that has any questions about these? I'm going to run through them real fast. This is the War Corns coloring book featuring a quote on the back from a viewer of our shows, Jay Burns. These are 20. That's exactly the price they were at the show. There's no markup at all for you guys. This is Good Boy. I have just a very few of them left. They have the card in the back. This is a heavy metal card that replicates the card from the movie of John Wick. It looks like it's from the Continental. Those are $75. These are a cool book that's going to be coming out soon from Scout called She Bites. You had to actually go and find a little ticket and call it in the city. These were not buyable objects. You had to actually find the ticket and bring it into them. These are $35. I've got First Print Savage Dragon Trades for just $5. Kyle did eat the bacon. He had bacon and some more bacon. This is Ranger Stranger, which is an awesome book about the tiny little short stories, 2 pages a piece in here, in which the ranger gives you bad advice, super bad advice. Those are 20 until the end of the show. She Bites. Grabbing it up. Ronnie. Jeff Gill. Hence why you have to bring your own if Kyle's going to eat it all. Kyle's going to get a She Bites, and that's all the She Bites I have here. I think I've got maybe some more being shipped to me, but I cannot remember it all. So if you do say you want them at the price, we're going to mark it down. We're going to charge you for it. And when it comes in this week, I'm sure it's going to be here by the end of the week. It'll end up in your pile. Kyle only ate half a bacon. How about she bangs? She bangs. She moves. All right. We're going to get ready to go on our break, but the thing you associate with winter is snow, with most of the votes. Snow, cold coat, skiing, and Christmas. So snow, if you answer snow, you're going to get a prize. We'll see you back right after this break.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
Hi, I'm Nathan Fox. I'm chair of the MFA Visual Narrative Program at the School of Visual Arts, as well as co-creator and artist on the Weatherman series through Image Comics. And you are watching The Experience.
Mish, Mosh.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. Welcome to Mish Mosh. You're in the mosh pit right now. This is the New York Comic Con edition, in which during this show and this show only, I'm selling you most of the stuff I picked up at New York Comic Con at cost. So if you were at Comic Con, you could have picked them up at the same price I did. After the show's over, that is kiboshed, is done. Done. But I will still have it exclusives for you guys. Don't worry. I've got way more stuff inbound, including most of the Aftershock stuff is going to be shipped to me. Another whole round of Scout. When I showed up, they were like, we're just shipping it to you, Miss Jen. Don't worry about it. So I picked up some stuff at the very end of the show so I could have it for you guys. And you didn't have to wait. And that's the stuff right here. You saw in the awesome commercials that are on the channel right now, this cool thing that you're like, I don't know anything about this stuff. It looks like a surfing thing. It's called Third Wave 99. And I've been talking to Mr. Hake about it for maybe, I can remember sitting in my car when everything was shut down for a pandemic. Remember that month and a half where you couldn't get anything? We were waiting in our car for someone to deliver food into our car. I was talking to him about it then. So maybe a year and a half. This is as pointy a book as you can get. I'm telling you, you will not regret getting this book that you don't understand the name of. Third Wave 99 is the name of a cool clothing company that existed. And it's been brought back by Scout. They now own it. So you can buy cool merch that has the Third Wave logo on it. You can be cool like the cool kids. This is your main character here on the front. This is the New York Comic Con exclusive cover of this. And I'm going to sell it to you for the same price that it was at the show, $20. $20 for these. If you like kind of like books that aren't very straightforward, this has a whole bunch. He's surfing here on the front, right? But he actually plays a different sport. You can kind of see it in the commercial that they've got going on. But if you like things like Point Break or Twisty Tales, this is totally for you. Totally for you. Steve Gall, Milton. I had a really great time at New York Comic Con, finally getting to meet in person some friends of mine that I've had for a really long time. And Milton and his family, I've been trying to get net hugs for, 3 years or something. So I finally got to see him and Ramon and Ray. And I'm going to forget, there was a big family and I love them all. But I finally got to see them. I love them. Great family. And they're native New Yorkers. It was Third Wave 99 for you. Don't live in regret. And then don't say I didn't tell you so. That's what I really was like. People, you didn't tell me that was going to be a hot book. Okay. This is Bunny Mask #1. I think also has been completely sold out. I could be wrong about that because I'm sometimes a dummy. I know that we're completely sold out of Bunny Mask #1. I think we have a copy of #3 left from this series. So this is a signed one. This was signed by Andrea in front of me. There is Bunny Mask #1. I'm going to sell these for $5, which is my cost. $5. Until those are gone. And I'm just talking about this one for right now, the A cover. It was hard not to cry, Milton. I did make a public apology that I hugged people probably for way too long, and it was probably uncomfortable, but I needed the hug. Needed the hug. Took him to meet Dirk Manning. Oh, that's got to be experience. That's a big experience. Dirk is awesome. Bunny Mask, Brandon. Oh, sorry. And Jeff Gill. And then Ashton. And Jason. Aren't you guys glad you showed up today? You guys going to be like, this is a famous show. This Jen done lost her mind. Steve Gall? Is that all of them?
That one's for Jason and you one for Steve Gall.
All right, that's Steve. And I see Steve Gall. All right, let's see what else I've got down here that I brought back for you guys. This is the last of the $5 trades. This is Shudder, Volume 1, Wonderlost. This one says, Kate Christopher is a globally renowned explorer on an Earth far more fantastic than our own. Then she wasn't. 10 years later, a family's secret shatters the quiet life she built, forcing her back into the role of adventurer in a world that's both marvelous and frightening. It looks like a lot of the characters in this book are anthropomorphic. So you go, there's $5. I know they did amazing, right? I was so thankful to have them here to be able to do it so you guys didn't have to go without. All right, did I ask the Family Feud question?
No.
Okay, the question is, name something you would find in a hairdressing salon. That's our feud question. Name something you would find in a hairdressing salon. All right, I have some cool stuff that came in. What? I've got this cool Lady Death hardcover book with a foil logo there. This is a really rare version of this book. It's normally a $95 book. I have it for $75. $75 for you guys. And then I had this come in this weekend while I was gone. This is a Pocanatomy.
Looking
Is
at
it?
you.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. This is awesome. It's just like if you wanted to be a polka doctor, you could study.
Yeah.
So this one is an unofficial guide. It's a really, really fancy looking book. This one's $60. Just in case you want to have something fancy. Don't worry, I've got a ton more down here. I know you guys are thinking, man, she's running out of steam. I got some more. All right, this one is, I believe this was like the B or C cover. I cannot remember. This is autographed. I'm going to do these for 10 because for some reason I think these might be ratioed, but I cannot remember. These are $10. Bunny Mask #1s, the mask cover. This week, the cover that's coming out for Chicken Devil is the mask cover, so you'll look familiar. It's the same kind of like layout stuff. Bunny masks. Okay, where does Bunny Mask? Goes to Jason and Brandon. My only regret about New York is that I didn't see everybody that was there. I tried really hard to see everybody. Okay.
In just a weekend, it's hard.
Okay. Was Brandon the one I said last?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then it's Ashton and Jeff. Ashton Remington, Jeff Gill, Lucas Patterson. Come on. This is all stuff I brought from New York Comic Con. Yes. All of this came from there, except for the Lady Death was something that when I came back from being gone from New York Comic Con, it was on the front counter. We had picked up, and the Pocanatomy is also not from New York. But all the rest of it's New York. Perfect. That goes to On. And Belle, what's assigned? Bunny mask. Belle, you meant this one, is that correct? If not, I can switch it for the other one. Everyone give a bunch of hearts to Hannah. She's like knocking it out of the park tonight. So there's a lot of calls being made, making it happen.
I'm doing it. Supposed to today anyway, so.
There you go.
Next week is.
There's this stuff in the middle, the antiquarian sticker stuff. All that good stuff can go out.
Oh, I have my pull list is right there.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. A brief excursus into something cool also that came in this weekend. I got this cool 300-piece poster puzzle, Star Trek puzzle. It's 3 foot by 2 feet. That's a $20 puzzle. I haven't even put it out on the floor yet. Just in case somebody was interested in such a thing. Put it down here in front of my Spawn poster and I'll keep it from falling down. DJ HB laying down some organization. That's the truth. Always. All right. What are our answers on the feud? Okay. So scissors and dryers. All right. So the answer is name something you would find in a hairdressing salon with 29% of the vote. A hair dryer. Hair dryer. So winners are going to be Robert Seat, Brittany, Val. That's it. Okay, next question. Name the most used spice in cooking. That seems an easy one. You guys have got that one. Okay, I'm actually going to move. I'm going to switch this because that one at the top feels a bit wonky. Okay. All right, from Source Point Press and my friend Rich Davis, this is A Rise of Dracula, New York Comic Con exclusive edition. This one has a limited edition of just 666 pieces, and these are $20. $20 is the exact price that I paid for them at the con. $20. Do you like me? Like for yes. Heart for heck yes. Well, that's my favorite. Heck yes. Rise goes to Jeff Gill and Val. Remember, this is the beginning of the second series for Dracula. The first one was Curse of Dracula. Or Cult of Dracula, sorry. Cult of Dracula. And it gets even more real from here. Jeff Gill, Val. Do I have any signed? I don't think so.
I did not see any.
No, I'm sorry. Did not get them signed. What I've kind of figured out for exclusives, honestly, is that people kind of get bent out of shape if you get them signed because then they can't get them CGC'd because they weren't there. Oh, Skinner, I did not see your question. That's Seagull's Rise. Skinner, let's see where I might have seen it. I see Salt. I see your answer for something. Oh, be right. Skinner, it's you know your own budget, man. If you can pay within 24 hours of the invoice going out on Wednesday, you work on your budget the way you want to do it. I support your ability to do so. I did. I got On's Lady Death book. It's in her pile. Just arrived. How much for the good boy? It is $75. It is not signed. It's a completely untouched copy, and it does have the metal card. $75 for those. And Rise was $20. Rise was $20. So $20. Bones of the Gods, Ash Can. Can't remember. What did I do on that? I think I just did 5, yeah?
I want to say 10.
Oh, 10. All right, so 10 for Bones of the Gods. Totality was the one that was 5. Mm-hmm. Action Tank, New York Comic Con exclusive is 10. The New York Comic Con exclusive of Third Wave 99 is 20. Mm-hmm. And Chicken Devil, I'm down to just 2 copies. I put 25 on them, but I think that's low, honestly.
And then the Workhorns.
Workhorns, this is the coloring book, just 20. It's exactly what it cost me. Okay. Attack at Acapulco. So I keep on looking down. I gotta make sure. I've got notes down here, but so many of them aren't on this list. Oh no, that's because it's not called Attack Acapulco. It's called something else. Okay, so this one's called Black Demon. I know it says Attack at Acapulco, but this is the New York Comic Con Ash Can for Black Demon. Okay. This one is a very extremely pointy book. So pointy. All the pointy. Those are 10. 10 for Attack at Acapulco. Oh, sorry. It's Good Demon. Okay, good boy goes. We're down to not many copies. Yep. Yeah, I went back right at the end to go and see if I could buy all of the polybag versions of them, but they were kind of a little distracted.
Well,
they were packing up and stuff, and I think I came too late for the thing. We can call them Attack. Attack makes sense. They are called, like officially, I apologize, they are called Black Demon, but they say Attack at Acapulco, so I keep on calling them that.
Jeff Gill.
Jeff Gill got yours, Brandon Luck. Okay, Val. Attack. Okay, and you guys answered very quickly. You're right. They answered the Family Feud question. Name the most used spice in cooking is salt.
Oh, I missed the question, but
by way up there. It's like whole 50% of the vote. Next.
Oh, what kind of salt?
Oh, you're gonna be all fancy about it.
What?
All right. Here's your next question for the feud. Name something a spy couldn't do without. No. You should sell. Oh, you should buy the rest of them and sell them to Brainy for 100. No. All right, I'm gonna take down these trades. Make way for my next bindle. I don't even know what's in it. Bindle time. What's in it? I'll see what you're saying. Binoculars. I like that one. Mm-hmm. I'm sure when you guys get bindles from us, you have to do this exact same thing, don't you? Because this is the way we pack things to keep them safe. Who signed the Maniac of New York? Those are signed by Andrea Moody, who's the artist. Lovely human being from Italy. So if you think you're going to just get them autographed yourself sometime, it's not going to happen. You have to fly to far, far away. Yeah, I'll pretty much tell anybody that asks me, hey, since you're going to New York Comic Con anyway, or insert any con, I tell them, heck to the no. Because otherwise I'm spinning in line the entire time I'm at a convention waiting for someone else's stuff. I'd rather just buy a bunch of my stuff and sell it to you.
You picked up Bunny Mask, but it's also Maniac, signed by him.
Oh, yeah, sorry. They're all signed by him. They're the same ones. Signed by same person. They're the cover artist.
Yep.
Root cover. I don't know what the root cover was. Okay, what is hidden in here? Oh, okay, so this one's got a special thing that comes with it. Hannah, inside the bag there are a bunch of pins rolling around.
Okay.
This was a hot book. And it's going to be a really hot book when it comes out. You guys can read it in advance by getting this issue number 1. Just need one, I think.
Okay.
It's okay, hon. So this is the Winchester Mystery House, New York Comic Con exclusive cover, and it comes with a pin brooch. It's the same pin brooch that she's wearing right there. See it on her shirt?
Uh-huh.
And it's $40 for the pair of them. I will tell you we're going to keep all the pins separate from the books because otherwise they're going to damage the book. So Sleep Deprived Mrs. Jen is totally accurate. Totally accurate. So these are $40. That is exactly what they cost at the show. That is the show price. Put it there so I can remember it. All right, someone was calling something before. Okay, Maniac and a $5 bunny. Gotcha. Pew pew. Pew. Mystery House. I think I'm gonna mark $40 with pin. So hopefully it'll like help people remember they're doing that. There you go, Jeff Gill.
It'll definitely help Eddie.
I'll tell you a story about Winchester Mystery House if you don't already know the kind of basic story about the place. The widow of the Winchester fortune bought a house in California and felt very strongly. She was one of the people that believed in spiritualism and doing seances and that kind of stuff. So she felt like the ghost of people that were killed by her husband's weapons that he made, the Winchester rifles, would come and try to find her and hunt her down. So she thought that if she made a house that would confuse them or never got finished being made, that they would never really be able to find her in it. So it's a very creepy place with stairwells leading to nowhere and a little seance room. And when I went to go visit it, I was pregnant with Max, of all things. And it made me feel really bad. Like the energy in the place is horrible. So it's fun to go visit, but horrible. You want Josh's books. Do you have the other covers too, or just that one? It hasn't released yet, but when it does, it will have all the rest of them. It's true. I'm sure that they're inbound right now. Was it not a scary movie? I'm telling you, when I was in the seance room itself, I had to sit down. I felt so horrible. It's bad energy. Juju is bad in this movie. Blech. All right, so let's finish this question. Name something a spy couldn't do without. Number one, with only 19% of the votes, which means it's really spread out, was gun.
Oh, I missed the question.
Gun, then cell phone, camera, binoculars, magnifying glass, disguise, car, and secrets. But if you answered gun, you got it right. Get Val her Winchester Mystery House with pin. I like the way that SourcePoint did their exclusives this year with the cool stuff with it.
Two people got that one.
Oh, 2 people got it? Whoop, whoop. Good job. The next question is, name something you might see while in a dentist chair. Name something you might see while in a dentist chair.
Oh.
And JD, you want to go to break just a tiny bit early? Because it's basically going to be just me opening up this next bindle.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey, and behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
Hey, I'm Garrett Gunn. You might know me from Good Boy, Warcorns, Franklin and Gus, and you're watching The Experience.
Mish, Mosh.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. This is the New York Comic Con exclusive edition of Mish, Mosh. Thatception is happening right now. Sleep deprived Miss Jen is in the house, which means I'm giving you guys great deals. Where I can, I'm selling things to you exactly the same price as I paid for them. Or if you were at the show, if you were standing there, you could have bought them from the booth. No markup tonight. So once the show is over, that deal's done. Just letting you guys know. The next thing that I have coming up, Hannah's got them behind over there, that she's got them all bagged and boarded because I haven't got these done yet. But this is Darling #1. This is the Spirited Away homage cover, exclusive edition. And they only made, how many? They only made 300 of these total. And those are $20. $20 for Darling. I think that one's really, really pretty. Mm-hmm. All right, so the answer to name something you might see while in a dentist chair, with 49% of the vote, was a drill. Oh my gosh. Drills. Did anyone say drills? Lights, instruments, TV. I always watch the TV. Yeah, with you. Same. X-rays. Nobody got drill. Oh no.
I closed my eyes at that point.
You close your eyes?
Yeah.
All right. Darling goes to Adam Skinner. The bottom of a dentist's chin, yes.
No, because he should be wearing a mask.
We would have had even more of those, Val, but we have got so many interviews, but I'd forget. The interview would get done, and I'd forget to say, and now, can you make us a little bump for the experience? So people that we got them from, like Garrett Gunn, you'll see them a lot, because we're going to use those as much as we can to support them, because it mentions what they do, so it gets everyone a little bit psyched. And then you'll recognize them when you see them at shows.
That's true.
So you may not know what Garrett Gunn looks like in normal life, but now you've seen him. Now you can walk up to him and say, hey, I know you, Garrett Gunn. I saw your face on The Experience. All right, the next one, this one's going to be hot. If you follow Dirk Manning at all, you know how hot this one is. This one is the New York Comic Con exclusive cover for Twisted Haunted Highons. The second series here, The Curse of the Green Book. Curse of the Green Book. And this one, I'm going to do crazy. Oh gosh. This was limited to 500, and I'm going to sell these for 20. I am back, Ming. 20 until these go, and then that's it. By the way, I'm not getting any restock from SourcePoint. I've got what I've got. Any Rise of Dracula? I sure do. Rise of Dracula Ashcan, New York Comic Con exclusive editions. I believe also were 20, weren't they? Yep, those are also 20. Here they go. Severely underestimated. People's love. By the way, I got to hear lots of insider secret information from Dirk, which I'm not going to tell any of you guys because I'd have to kill you if I told you. But just know you should be following Dirk on social media and sign up for his newsletter because he has a bad habit of like letting everybody know. I'm not going to tell you nothing, but that's where he usually tells people. So
It's true.
there is Jeff Gill's copy. Here's Val's copy. He's got so much stuff on his plate going. He's working on Tales of Mr. Reed, Volume 5. He's working on finishing up the Butts and Seats stuff, which should be out on your sales floors really soon. I got to meet Tony Schiavone this weekend. He's a lovely human being. Okay, this one goes, it just went up too far. Oh no.
Robert C.
Okay, Robert C. Ashley, I'm going to stick with just one for right now. I don't have very many of them, so I'm going to get you one. Then we'll see what happens. There you go. Dugas. I call him again.
That's Ashton.
Mm-hmm.
And then
That's Dugas. So sad not to be headed to New York Comic Con this morning. I know. It felt like we could have, right? Because it was kind of a holiday. How much was Chicken Devil? Chicken Devil is 25, which is way too low. I understand, but there you go. Chicken Devil is 25. There you go. You can follow Dirk Manning. Got all the links up for you. Yeah, I felt so bad because they messaged me on Thursday. They were like, "Hey, the dudes want to hang out with you. Are you coming to the panel?" I was like, "I'm not even coming to the show on Thursday. I'm dating my husband." So I felt bad about it, but only a tiny bit. Fancy cover next to Bunny Mask. On the right. That way over there. That is a Poke Anatomy book. So if you want to be a Poke Doctor, you can do your studying before you take
Nurse
your
Jenny.
MCAT.
Nurse Jenny.
Nurse, you want to be Nurse Jenny? You study.
It's only Nurse Jenny.
Oh, there's no doctors?
I mean,
Poor Nurse Jenny, man. That feels like a lot of
there's all
work.
of them are Nurse Jenny, but Brock can tell the difference between them.
And the hottest one is the last one. Isn't that the way? Isn't that always the way? I didn't even plan it this way.
Yeah, how much was the darling one again?
How much is which one?
The darling.
Darlings are here somewhere. Darlings are 20. That is a Spirited Away variant.
I know.
I did not submit to CGC. You're going to have a hard time finding a store that will do it for you. CGC pretty much took away any discount that we ever had, which was only tiny anyway. We only had a 20% discount to start with. They recently took it away, and it's just a lot of extra work that doesn't get us any kind of money. So they took our discount away, and we take all the risk for having to wrap them and send them. So you're going to have to get your own account with CGC and send them in yourself. I apologize. Yeah, she does. No, I see what's going on. All right, limited to only 150 copies. This is Frank Gogol's Unborn New York Comic Con exclusive. I am not going to be able to sell them to you for exactly what I paid for them because that would be dumb at this point. I'm going to sell them to you, however, for only $60, which is really much lower than it is online. So Unborn foil covers. These are Unborn. They're not metal covers, but they're all shiny. For $60. They only made 150 of them. Frank sold out of all of them. They are gone. There's not a way for me to restock these things. Once these are gone, they're gone. And I've already sold a few online for $75 a piece, so. In fact, I'm going to take the ones that I sold and put them away so I don't accidentally oversell. I know that seems like a lot of money, but it is the hottest thing right now. Okay, and does anyone want top loaders for these? These are, of all the books I have, these are the ones the most likely to have a little bit of damage if you don't put them in top loaders. So
Jeff Gill wants a top loader on it.
okay, Jeff, gotcha. In fact, anything that I see that is not visibly perfect, I'm just going to put aside. There you go. Robert C., I got you. So pull that needs top loaded right away.
I don't have.
They're right behind you in the short box. The top loaders are $3, which is essentially what they cost me. So I would take me up on that. Okay, so I'm gonna go down so I don't miss anything here.
So Brandon left was first.
Brandon left, we got yours. Seagull. We're going to put them all in top loaders. You just tell us if you don't want top loaders, and we'll take them back out. How's that? That's easier than going backwards. That's Seagull. Sorry, everybody, as we slow way down to do this, we want to make sure that we do this right. Robert C. There's a new question going while we pull these slowly but surely. Jeff Gill. Brandon, we got yours top loaded. Robert, we got yours top loaded. Ming Chen, you would like to have your Rise top loaded. Okay. We can do that. Yeah, he had to actually take and just have an allocation every day. Because if he didn't allocate them, then they would just be gone. I had to talk to Frank. I was like, Frank, I know you don't like it when people spec on your stuff. Like, it feels weird that people are like putting your stuff online for a lot more, but you have to take that as flattery. Because if they were blowing it out at the same price they paid for it, then this is not as good. Mike Williams, there's your copy. He said, I get it. I just like to fuss. Okay. And then Seagull said top loader for Unborn, which we got that already. Adam Skinner says top loader for Darling, please. Unborn are $60. Milton, which is just a tiny uptick from what I paid for them. These are just ones I know I'll never be able to get again, so. All right, I'm gonna let Hannah go through the ones that are calls for just top loaders, so that everyone else doesn't have to listen to all those. What is Unborn about? Imagine a group of people that kind of look a little bit like they have costumes that look a little bit like Power Rangers, maybe. They are astronauts headed out and get confronted with something crazy on their space travels. And so they have to get called into action and get to use these really cool weapons and their cool uniforms. It's way better than what I'm trying to describe right now. Just see where it says Sleep Deprived Miss Jen? I just said it was a good book and Frank Gogol wrote it and it had space things in it. There you go. That's all I got. Okay, I see Jason calling an Unborn. Again, we're going to assume you want to buy a top loader, unless you tell us no. Okay. And Hannah is behind the scenes giving you guys top loaders for the stuff that you are saying about. Maine, the diner that we go to, I've been going there for both the times I've been going to New York Comic Con, and the locals like it. That's what you know. All you need to know about New York is if the locals are going there, that's the place to go. Okay. It was yummy, and it was very dinery, my favorite. And I'm going to call Chicken Devil a top loader. I try. This is my way to try to repay you guys for supporting me for years and years, and my staff. They're always so thankful. I truly like giving people jobs that are great, and this helps me do it. I usually just take any extra money I've got and hire more people. Hannah will tell you that's true.
It's true. 100%.
Okay, and Milton wants an Unborn and top load all your books you purchased. Okay, we'll get back to that. Make sure to get all that finished before the end of the show. You did not miss everything because I'm going to go back through it, Tanya, because I know it's important for everyone to make sure not to miss this show. Didn't catch if I would be able to swap one of my good boy claims for an Unborn. If you want to. I don't know if I would do that, but.
Who is this one for, Michelle? The Unborn you just handed in?
The last one that was actually called. Milton.
Okay.
So it says Unborn, please. Top load my books. Angel now would like to swap a good boy for one of these. Oh, you can't have this one. That's my medal. I'll sell you that for $1 billion. Those were limited to 10 copies. That's my long-term hold. Unless someone wants just to pay me a lot of money for it, I guess. Okay, so that's...
Look at that screen behind you, Miss Jen.
What is it? Oh, I missed it. What did it say?
$1 million.
$1 million.
Yeah.
I would take a reasonable offer for it. I think they're selling for like $500. I'm not sure. Go look it up on the Bay. You can give me a report. Oh, love you. All right, here comes the good boy back. All right, here we go. We're going to go through all the books again. After I ask another question here. I've made it through all the stuff I currently have. I have more inbound, like I said. So don't... Oh, look at the kid axe. That's funny. I didn't know they had these X cards in here. Okay. All right, the new feud question is, tell me an Olympic sport for which the U.S. always wins lots of medals. Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh,
That's a good question.
that is a good one.
Okay, so we're going to go back through all of them because this is your last chance. Last chance. I'm going to actually get myself a box to put these in as they come down so I don't have any damaged comics. I'm going to put them very safely away. Okay, everybody ready? Last chance. Last chance. I would say that's probably good answer, gymnastics.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The Warcorns coloring book for $20, the same price as it was at the New York Comic Con. Last chance for that price.
Yeah, Angel and I were on the same page too.
What'd you put down?
Swimming.
I like swimming. Swimming's a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am down to, these are all going to go to Brainy's pile that don't get called. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of Good Boy with the metal card for $75. I'll mark them all. Brainy's going to hook up some of his locals, I bet. Or he's playing the long game. Both of them are very smart. I will probably regret selling all of these, but that's life. By the way, my shared exclusive for Good Boy #1 is so pretty. It is Devil's Advocate homage. So good. Okay, there's a Good Boy for Tanya. Just let us know if there's anything you're calling. Oh, anything you're calling that you want to have boarded is fine. This time.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where.
Oh, where to put it down?
Yeah.
If you want to, I can put her on this right here.
Okay.
I cannot save you a Good Boy, Ronnie. If you want to call a Good Boy right now, you can. But they're all pre-called for anything that doesn't get called before the end of the show. Brainy's taking it all, so I need to know now if you want to have a Good Boy because they're going to go to his pile. Just hold it from the bottom because that's the heavy part. I'm handing it to you.
Oh, you're handing them to me.
Yes.
Got it.
I was
I
like,
thought you were showing them one more time before.
oh, that's what you meant. Okay, Ronnie wants one.
Okay.
One Good Boy is calling. All right. Also, this is the Winchester Mystery House. This is the New York Comic Con exclusive. They were $40 there, and they're $40 here. And it does come with this cool metal pin that was part of the deal. So Winchester Mystery House, which releases really soon. Last chance at Source Point's Darling, not Ashcan #1. The Spirited Away New York Comic Con exclusive. This one, I should have this all memorized by now, digging it. That one is 20.
Yeah.
Okay. The Haunted Hions. Can't believe there's any left up here. I'm selling those at 20. The New York Comic Con exclusive. That's really, don't sleep on that book. Good Son. Is Good Son an actual call? Don't know what Good Son is. Call that again, Russ. Haunted Hions goes. That's right. Haunted. Yep. There you go.
Oh, that's for Tanya, which is next
That's-
to you.
Oh, sorry. Okay, another haunted. I will honor for Robert C. because he asked very sweetly. Is there a limit on the unborn? I'm going to get a limit of 2. If you wanted to get a second unborn, you can get a second unborn at this time. So there you go. That's the unborn. Those are 60. They're a really pretty one. Those were limited to only 150 copies, and I know Frank sold out. This is Ranger Stranger, which is probably my favorite of all of the cool things that came out. I love this one so much. This one is 20.
Do you see Ashton's first? He was asking if he could also have another Haunted Highlands.
Sure.
Cool. I got the first one top loaded. Ashton, I'll get the second one top loaded too. Or I'm gonna need more top loader stuff.
We're gonna have to go to the back and get them, I think.
Yeah.
All right, Steve.
We have them. They're just not up here.
If you, I might go get one over there.
Okay.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm the closest person to the top loaders. So let me see if I can find them. Nope, you gotta get them in the back. There's nothing up here.
Okay.
So we'll get the rest of the top loaders done right after the show for you guys. Okay. Okay, so Ashton, yes, we got your second Haunted Highlands. And then, did I hand you a Steve Gall unborn? Is that the one that I just handed you?
This one's for Tanya's. Good boy.
Okay.
If they do fit. So.
I was worried about that. I was like,
Yeah, that's what I was worried about too. I was like, oh no, we're gonna need the thicker.
It looks like $375.
Yeah, I know.
We'll have to make sure everybody knows.
Yeah.
Okay. And also on here is the Bones of the Gods ash can. That one was 10. I have one left. One left of those. The ash can for totality from New York Comic Con is $5. But something bad that happens during a solar eclipse. The New York Comic Con action tank, which don't let the cover throw you off this book. It is an amazing, heartwarming book inside. I'll give you your money back if you hate it. I promise you I will. That is $10 for the New York Comic Con exclusive. The Rise of Dracula, which is the second series of after Cult of Dracula. This one is limited to 666 copies. That one's 20. I'm going to put 20 on the front so I can remember. This metal cover of Unborn was limited to 10 copies total, so I have no idea what to charge for it. I would take $500 for it, I suppose. I don't really want to sell it. I would for you guys, since you guys are treating me so good. Tanya Rise. That's by me. I remembered like a good girl. Okay, Val, we're going to, Hannah's making notes. You have to get that from the back. Action tank goes to Skinner. We'll top load that when we get the back out. Anybody else need anything else on the wall? We are down. This is it. Like 30 seconds remaining. Anyone have any questions about anything else on the board? It's your final call to get any of these books at this price. Everything goes up to the bay tomorrow. And then we'll have another round when all of our aftershock comes in. You'll take a pizza in my shop and a top loader. I'm going to have to grind it up pretty good. Everyone give hearts and thumbs up to Hannah and JD who worked so hard today. You guys put them through the paces. We're going to continue to do more stuff right after. I'm glad to do it, guys. Put me in your notifications because Facebook got a little bit funky. Another chicken. Sure.
Not a claim. I'm just clarifying to. Oh no, not to.
There's our receipt. We'll look it up afterwards. Haunted Homes for Hannah.
No. I'm not calling it. I was clarifying to Sean.
Oh, you have to put people's names in there. I won't get it
I know.
confusing.
I was replying to it, so it would say reply to.
And Skinner, I don't know what you mean by $5 ash can. Are you talking about the totality? Hi, Sean. We just finished up, man. We're checking out right now. Skinner, I'm going to give you the $5 ash can. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Tomorrow, we have a new comic books coming in. Lots of great stuff. I saw what's been back on the table. Please join me on the Comic Book Shopping Network tomorrow from 7 to 9 for new books. See you guys next time. Bye.
I'm Joe Pruitt. I'm the publisher and /CEO of Aftershock Comics, and you're watching The Experience.